All right, we have two more multiple choice problems, this time that allow a calculator. However, I'm not entirely sure the calculator will help you on these two, and let me explain why. First problem, we have this equation, 4x equals y squared, which is the same thing as x equals y squared over 4, and the vertical line x equals 2. So if I look at this graph, here's my vertical line x equals 2, and here's my sideways parabola. And I'm looking for this arc length right here. So first thing I need to do is differentiate my function, or not my function, my equation, to get x prime equals 2y over 4, which is really y over 2. So for the arc length, I need the square root of 1 plus the derivative squared. So that's the square root of 1 plus y over 2 squared, which gets me to 1 plus y squared over 4. And if I get a common denominator, I get 4 plus y squared over 4. And then I can take that denominator 4 out of the square root of 4 plus y squared all over 2. So that's part of what I needed to do, and that actually helps me realize that I either have B or D or maybe none of these. Next thing I need to do is figure out what my limits of integration are. So x equals 2, I can actually set my equation right here, x equals y squared over 4, plug in 2 for x, and I end up with y squared equals 8. So y is plus or minus 2 square root of 2. That's what I've put in here for my limits of integration. So carrying through, I end up with this square root of 4 plus y squared all over 2, which is not under the radical. And then I have limits of integration of negative square root of 2, negative 2 rad 2 to positive 2 rad 2. That's not one of my options. So what I'm going to do is I have to realize that they're actually using symmetry, and they're taking just the top half of the curve here, and they're then doubling the arc length to take care of the bottom half of the curve. So that means they're doubling the arc length formula, but changing the limits to be from 0 to 2 rad 2. And then you have a 2 in the numerator and a 2 in the denominator, and you've figured out that D is your answer.